You're consistent with picking up your phone and going on social media, except for your goals. You're consistent with going through the drive-through, and that drive-through customer service person probably knows your name, probably knows your car. How unfortunate. Yet you aren't even consistent with your own goals. Stop waiting on people to show you your greatness. Stop waiting on people to push you or motivate you, because you are going to be waiting. Every day that you continue crying and complaining, you're not getting those days back. You're so quick to go after your cravings, after love, after lust, but you're not quick to go after your goals as a priority. Motivation is going to come and go. It is up to you to get up and push past any doubt, any fear, anything in this world outside of yourself and say, nope, I'm going to go after it because I want it, because this is what I want for my reality, and nobody else can drive the way I drive. That's why I like to be in the driver's seat. You have the power to make shit happen. What do you have to lose if you take the first step? I mean, if you don't take the first step, you are going to stay where you are. How are you not tired of crying and complaining and struggling? How are you not tired of feeling this way? And how long are you going to continue like this? How long? I had to ask myself this as well. Shanice, how long are you going to be crying and complaining and struggling and going through the same cycles, and you are not doing anything about it? And if I want to see my dreams come to reality, then I need to do something about it ASAP. And so I did. I know that everything that I want, anything that I desire, if it's in God's plan, I'm definitely going to get it. And if it's in God's plan for you, you are definitely going to get it. Here are 7 realizations that I had to tell myself in order for me to actually move, for me to actually put my foot on the gas pedal and go. Even when starting my YouTube channel this year in 2024, I knew that I had to remind myself of these 7 things. And let me remind you as well, just so that you get that momentum to get up and go. If you are new to my channel, my name is Shanice, and we are currently on day 11 of our 30-day Dream Woman Challenge. If you are not already subscribed, and I hope along the way you hit that like button and share this video to another person that you're rooting for. Now let's get into the 7 realizations that I had in my mid-20s that prepared me for the reality that I have now. Number 1, ladies, you are your biggest investment. From your time, your energy, your efforts, everything you invest in when it comes to yourself is never wasted. When you invest in your growth, mentally, physically, emotionally, you become stronger and more capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, anything you desire to have, anything that you want in your life. Realize that no one can make these changes for you, so it's up to you to see that you are your own investment. And when you invest in something, when you've invested in a car or a house, what do you want to do with it? You want to take care of it. If you are not taking care of yourself and prioritizing your needs, you will not have the energy or drive to succeed in any area of your life. You are worth every investment, because growth impacts your entire life. Everything that you touch, whether it's your career, your relationship, your happiness. By investing in yourself, we're going to see that tenfold. But if you are not taking care of yourself, you are only going to be in the same cycles of hating your life, hating the people around you, hating your 9 to 5, hating absolutely everything, because you do not take care of yourself and your needs. Everything you do must align with who you want to become and the reality that you want to have as well. Number 2, ladies, no one is gonna do it for you. A lot of y'all are waiting for external validation in order for you to move, in order to see your value, in order to see your own potential. Yes, I used to wait and rely on people to show me what I didn't see for myself, until I realized that I was holding myself back from my own potential, because I was waiting on that validation. I was waiting on attention. I was waiting on approval for so long. No one can make shit happen in your life more than you can. No one will ever care more about your goals and your dreams the way that you can. the way that you are meant to, even for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, no one else will. I remember telling my partner that I wanted to start on YouTube. He can only do so much, but it's up to me to take action. I also remember a time in my life where I was professionally bodybuilding and my partner was supporting me, but it's up to me to make it happen. It's up to me to do my cardio. It's up to me to eat well. It's up to me to practice my posing. It's up to me if I want to be successful and succeed in anything that I set my mind to. It is up to you and not up to anybody else outside of you. Stop waiting on people to show you your greatness. Stop waiting on people to push you or motivate you, because you are going to be waiting, okay? You need to become more disciplined and more self-sufficient. And that is what I realized when it came to myself. If you want to accomplish your goals and start to succeed and start to see your dreams become your reality, you have the power to make shit happen. You are in control of your actions, your intentions, your choices, how you spend your 24 hours. Your partner, it is not his responsibility to push you, to always be hounding on you, to tell you to go and do this and do that. That is annoying. Listen, I had to tell myself, and I had to remind myself, going all in means taking responsibility for your future. When you realize that it's up to you to take the first step, not anybody else to push you, to take the step with you. When you realize that it is up to you to take your own first step, that is when you are going to feel empowered to go after your goals. But you have to stop waiting on other people or relying on other people to push you. Motivation is going to come and go. It is up to you to get up and push past any doubt, any fear, anything in this world outside of yourself and say, nope, I'm going to go after it because I want it, because this is what I want for my reality, and nobody else can drive the way I drive. That's why I like to be in the driver's seat. 3 is going to be time will pass anyway. Whether you take action or not, time is going to keep passing away. Every day that you continue crying and complaining, you're not getting those days back. So why are you wasting your time crying and complaining when you can do one thing that could add to your goals, add to your momentum, even just get a coach if you feel like you continue these cycles of crying, complaining, and struggling and you're feeling lost. In this world, we need direction and guidance sometimes. And I think a lot of the times we forget to reach out when we feel like we're spiraling, that you may feel behind at a certain age. A year from now, you're either going to be further along or you're going to be stuck in the same place. I really want you to sit and reflect. Have I been intentionally working through my life or maneuvering through my life to get me further? Or do I feel like I'm stuck? Do I feel like I'm always going through these cycles that I am unhappy with? And I want you to sit there and ask yourself that question, because you're going to know. I feel like sometimes we don't sit and analyze our choices and decisions that have been affecting our life. Are they moving you forward or are they regressing you? Listen, you can't get back time. So this is the time to start making things happen. By going all in, you're not letting time pass you by. I remember recently on my YouTube channel, I had gotten this question about what does it look like when you go all in for yourself? When you go all in for yourself, you know what that looks like? When you commit to your commitments, when you dedicate yourself to whatever it is that you said you were going to do, when you stand on your word, when you stand on business, when you take it seriously, when you push through all adversity, obstacles, and challenges, that is what going all in looks like. Because when we are in love with someone, we go all in that relationship. When we want something, like we have a craving, we go all in until we get it. So when you have a craving, and let's say your craving is a goal, why are you not going after the actual goal? You're so quick to go after your cravings, after love, after lust, but you're not quick to go after your goals as a priority. You're willing to sit in bed crying and complaining or just repeating the cycle. You keep calling these girlfriends that aren't even taking their own goals in life seriously. That's not going in for yourself. That's not going all in for yourself. Going all in is a decision that you need to make for yourself. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to stop waiting and start creating the life you want now? The earlier you commit, the sooner you'll start seeing results. Another thing about time going by, ladies, like if you use any of your free time to be on any social media platform when you could be doing absolutely anything for you, that was your choice of how you wanted to spend your time. And if you see that your dreams have not become your reality yet, that is because of your choices and how you spend your time. I remember when I was in my earlier 20s and it was my first relationship, I decided that I wanted to spend my time trying to play housewife, trying to play Bob the Builder, and also a detective. I wasted a lot of time trying to monitor a man that didn't even love me or respect me, trying to keep him in control so that he wouldn't do things against me, and he did regardless. Yet I still stayed with him for 5 years. And a lot of the times we put up, whether it's in our relationship or our friendship, we don't realize that time is passing. You are only getting older, okay? As you get older and you're not taking care of yourself, your choices diminish. Okay, if you don't have good health, if you don't take care of yourself, you don't have that many choices. When you take care of yourself, you're going to have better choices, and people will respect you more when they see that you've taken care of yourself. You have boundaries. You know yourself so well. You're confident. Why not spend any free time building yourself up? And I had to tell myself this, like, I'm not doing this ever again. I'm going to use all the free time in the world to read books, to listen to podcasts, to learn about myself, to further my education. Absolutely everything. Learn how to cook. Learn how to be by myself. Learn how to talk to people. How you spend your time is so important. So babes, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Always be adding to yourself, okay? Number 4, babes, is going to be you deserve to be your best self. You deserve to experience your fullest potential. And a lot of you guys have not even had a taste of your full potential because you keep giving up. And also because you keep comparing yourself to other people. And I didn't realize that I had limited myself from seeing my own potential because I was so focused on seeing potential in everybody else aside from myself. I was always so fixated on being Bob the Builder in my relationships to the point where I found myself giving more of myself to everyone else instead of filling my cup and pouring into me. And then when I realized that I had to pour into myself in order for me to pour into other people, and my life changed. And then I started to see my potential. And then everything around me started to blossom, along with the choices that I now had because I was blossoming. I was attracting better men, better quality, better people. Just everything in my life got better because I saw my worth. I saw my value. I had boundaries now. I was no longer playing Bob the Builder. I was now building myself, and any time and any opportunity that I get, I'm always looking to bet on myself and work on myself, and so should you. You're looking to become the version of you that's thriving, that's confident, that's happy, right? She's already inside of you waiting to be unlocked. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and be like, girl, I'm coming after you. I'm gonna work on me in the next 30 days, and I want to see who Shen was talking about. I want to see you see your own potential. I want to hear that you have seen 10 times more of your potential from where we started from to where we end. You owe it to yourself to become her. We often hold back because of fear, self-doubt, or because of what other people are going to think of us. But recognizing that you deserve to succeed will remove those barriers, will remove those limiting beliefs. Knowing your worth only empowers you to go all in because now you are chasing what is already meant for you. I talk about this all the time. God put you here on purpose. He chose you to be here on purpose. If you came across this video, that is because God wanted you to hear this reminder that He chose you to be here in this world right now on purpose. There is a calling over your life. There is greatness meant to be had in your life, happiness, fulfillment, whatever it is that you desire. However, a lot of the times we desire materialistic things, thinking that that is what's going to fulfill us. And once you stop looking at what is on the outside or anything that's shiny and bling, and you start focusing on what can you do to add to yourself, your mind, your health, everything from within, your soul, what you feed yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, absolutely everything, you will see tenfold. You will see your life get better. You will see yourself blossom. You will see greatness come to your reality. Start chasing after your potential. Baby girl, if you had a body goal, if you had some body goals that you wanted to hit, I need you to be consistent with that. I need you to go to the gym or work out from home or start doing your hot girl walks. I need you to be consistent, because you are consistent with everybody else in your life except for your goals. You're consistent with picking up your phone and going on social media except for your goals. You're consistent with going through the drive-through, and that drive-through customer service person probably knows your name, probably knows your car. How unfortunate. Yet you aren't even consistent with your own goals. Yes, I called you out. I called you out. You don't know yourself at all. Trust me. I didn't know myself. I didn't even know what I like to eat. I didn't know anything about myself. It takes time for you to sit there and analyze. Have I been making the choices that are going to get me further? Have I been making the choices that add to me? No, I wasn't. I was not this person. And I had no idea this is who I would become. So can you imagine if I have this mindset right now, who I could possibly become in the next 5 years? Oh, because God has a vision for you that you don't see, because what he has for you is greater than what you don't see right now. So why not take the first step? It starts with you. Which leads me to number 5, your future is counting on you. Listen, the version of you in 5 years from now is entirely shaped based on the choices that you make today. Every choice and in every action that you take now, right now, determines how fulfilled, how successful, how happy you will be in your future. I know a lot of people created vision boards, right? And I explained in my earlier videos that I did not make a vision board this year, okay? I made a faith board. And so you made a vision board. So we make these vision boards and we just, visualize, but we don't do the work. The action steps that are necessary, the daily action steps that are necessary for us to see the results over time. We don't do it. We just think that we sit down one day and we make a vision board and whoosh, it's just going to come to life. No. Everything you do right now in your 24 hours, minute by minute, every choice adds up to your future of what you desire, what you want. So if you don't have the reality that you wanted, if you don't have the reality that you desire, it's based on your choices. I'm happy a lot of my relationships didn't work out, because I remember begging and crying when my last relationship, when he was like, sorry, I gotta go work on myself, I can't be with you. Oh, God showed me that I needed that breakup so I could go and work on myself, because I didn't know me and I didn't know what God had for me. I needed that redirection so bad. I didn't know it. I didn't know that I needed that redirection. And I was choosing that is what I wanted. I wanted this kind of lifestyle. I was settling for the bare minimum. And when I started working on myself, I said, no, I'm never settling on the bare minimum ever again, because I saw what God did for me. I know what he can do for me. I know what he can do for you. And so I will never settle. And that requires me to be intentional with my actions, me to be intentional with my choices and my boundaries, to know, does this serve me? Is this adding to me? And if not, I remove myself. I don't even entertain it. I'm not distracted by it anymore, because this is not what I want for my future. So you got to be so mindful. If you want to be healthy in the future, girl, you need to be moving right now. You need to be in the grocery store. Why do you still have these fast food apps on your phone? We're 11 days in. You should have deleted those apps on day 1. That means you're not serious. And if I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you. If you want to be healthier, everything you do from today needs to be intentional. You're building your future every single day, whether you believe it or not. If you decide that you want to go all in today, let me know in the comments. Okay? Let's hype everybody up in the comments. Hype them up. Hype yourself up down below. Yes, we are going all in. You are going to bet on yourself. Sometimes we get a little fearful, but what do you have to lose if you take the first step? I mean, if you don't take the first step, you are going to stay where you are. Visualize who you want to be. That is going to empower you to move. Visualize, this is the woman I desire to become. This is her reality. Traveling for me in the last month, I'm like, wow, I'm so happy that I get to see this, because it only drives me to be more intentional about where I put my focus, how I spend my money. A lot of things, actually. Maybe I'll talk about it when I've digested it. But when you visualize the connection between your current self and your future self, this should only motivate you for who you could possibly become if you go all in. Number 6, ladies, you have more power than you think. It's so common for us to underestimate ourselves, our own abilities. We think we need more resources, more skills, more support to go after what we want. But the truth is, you already have what it takes. Sometimes there's a lot of limiting beliefs. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? But like I mentioned in tip number 5, what is there to lose by taking the first step? By not taking the step, nothing moves, nothing changes. If I didn't start my YouTube channel, I wouldn't be talking to you. I wouldn't have this opportunity to be talking to so many of you guys, doing a 30-day challenge with you guys, if I didn't take the first step. I want you to know that God has already equipped you with everything you need to get started. Understand that you have the power to change your life and take control. This alone should give you the boost in confidence. Realizing your potential is only going to push you to go all in, because you know that with effort, you can overcome any limitations. I want you to write that down in your journal. With effort, you can overcome any limitations. That is why I say don't seek for anything outside of yourself, because everyone around you is trying. Everyone around you is trying to figure out life. And sometimes you didn't have the greatest examples around you. You didn't have the best support system around you. You didn't have the most peaceful upbringing that you wish you had. Trust me, okay? That shouldn't hold you back today. You have the power already within you. God is not going to give you anything He knows you are not equipped with handling. I remember when I was coming out of one of the hardest moments of my life, where my breakup happened and my dad died in the same week. And one of my ex's friends actually told me this, and he was like, God doesn't give any of His soldiers, what did he say? He said, God gives His toughest soldiers some of the most difficult battles to fight, knowing that they will overcome. And I promised God, I said, look, if you take care of me and don't let me fall, I will do anything you ask. I will lead. And that is exactly what I have been doing. 5 years later, I am still en route in my promise. And every day I get more and more intentional about it. I've been working with women for the past 5 years based on what had happened to me, what I thought would break me. You have the power to turn your obstacles, your pain, into your power, your fuel, your motivation, your momentum for what wakes you up in the morning. Don't be stuck in one moment, because trust me, time is going, but God did not place this rock on your path for no reason. You need to sit down sometimes, because God is usually trying to redirect you for you to see that there is greater where you currently are. And sometimes you're asleep. And sometimes you don't know. And sometimes you're in a rush. And sometimes you are just making decisions out of lust, out of loneliness. That was me. So you have the power and the control to get yourself started and to commit. And number 7, ladies, confidence grows with every step. Confidence doesn't come from compliments. Confidence doesn't come from attention seeking. Confidence doesn't come from external validation or anything outside of yourself. Confidence doesn't come from your partner telling you that you're beautiful every single day. Confidence doesn't just magically appear. It's built through action. Nobody can teach you confidence. I've mentioned this many times. It's actually built through a lot of turmoils and obstacles and challenges. The more you commit to yourself and follow through, the more confident you become in your abilities and your future success. Life is all about evolving. Listen, if you want to build your confidence, you need to work on yourself. As you work on yourself and you develop a bulletproof mindset, a very unshakable mindset that is going to provide you with unshakable confidence. This mindset alone is going to push you to go all in for yourself. Even when things get tough, each small step that you take reinforces your belief in yourself, making it easier to continue going after what it is that you desire when it comes to your goals and your dreams. Ladies, if you enjoyed today's chat, please let me know down below. I love talking with you guys, and I really hope this one hyped you up to stay rooted and committed while we are still going in this challenge. I will see you soon. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.